So guys, so in the previous session we have discussed about the non-cooperation movement. In this particular session we are going to start with the next part, that is civil disobedience movement. So let's continue. So what all things did we see in the previous session? Okay, we have seen the first part, that is non-cooperation movement, how it started, in what all areas and what all things that does it cover and all. Okay, and finally we have seen Chauri Chaura incidents. Okay, what happened at this point of time? Gandhiji called off. Okay, called off non-cooperation movement. This was the biggest step which was taken by any political leader. After this, what happened? See, the people got divided, or Congress got divided in two parts. Which were those two parts? The first one was called as pro changers, and the second one are called as no changers. Pro changers, what they did, they decided that they would participate in the legislature, they will prepare or they will make blockages for the government. Okay, and these pro changers were also called as Swarajist. Why? Because these people have formed Swaraj party, and this particular Swaraj party, okay, it has participated in the elections and opposed the government now and then. Okay, and who were the no changers? These were the people who were still following the ideas of Gandhiji. Okay, what was it? The problem, truce. They were addressing the problems of the society, such as Hindu-Muslim fight. Okay, they were striving hard for Hindu-Muslim unity. Second, for the upliftment of Harijans, or to build the harmonious nature of the society. They were doing this particular. Okay, so what happened? These two sections in Congress were formed. One is pro changers and no changers, or you can say Swarajist to the pro changers. Now, these Swarajists were working on continuously on their own thing. Okay, but what happened? Certainly, government, what it did, it announced a new commission. What was this commission called? Simon Commission. Okay, this commission was formed just to review the Act of 1919. They have already came up with the 1919 Act, and just to see the working of this particular act, what they did, they formed a commission. And the name of this particular commission was Simon Commission. Okay, and what was the response of Indians to this particular commission? Okay, Indians opposed this particular commission. Why did they oppose it? Because there was no Indian representative in it. Okay, there was no Indian in this particular commission. Okay, that's why. What happened? Indians opposed it. Okay, and at that point of time, what happened? A British officer, okay, or you can say a British elector person, a person from British Parliament. Okay, tell me his name. I have taught you in the Indian history. Now it's up to you to tell me the name. Okay, he gave a challenge. What he did? He gave a challenge to whom? To Nehru. Okay, he gave a challenge to Nehru that he needs to form an all-party agreed constitution for India. Okay. He was given a challenge to form an all-party agreed constitution. Okay, and this constitution, which was prepared by Nehru, was called as Nehru Report. Okay, you guys need to comment the name of the person who gave this particular challenge. Okay, or else I'll tell you the name. It is Birkenhead. Birkenhead's challenge. Okay, so Nehru takes this particular thing and he forms a report, a brief constitution for India. Okay, and gives 1 year ultimatum to the government to accept all those demands. Okay, but see, he need to prepare a report which was to be accepted by all the parties, correct? But the thing is, the first opposition came from Muslim League. Okay, Muslim League, in order to oppose Nehru report, what they did, they gave a 14-point program. And as Muslim League showed their diligence or their neglection to this particular report, what did Britishers do? Same. Britishers ignored it, or you can say neglected this particular. What Britishers did, they also neglected this particular report. Okay, and now what happened after some time? After some times, still things are not going on in a correct direction. Okay, so what happened here? The Governor General Irwin, what he said, that we are going to discuss about Swaraj. Okay, we will grant you Swaraj, and in order to discuss the terms and conditions of this Swaraj, you all need to come to London, where round table conference. Okay, Irwin gave a small proposal to Congress, or to, you can say, Indians, that we are ought to give you Swaraj. Not ought you can say, but we are planning to give you Swaraj. And in order to get this, we'll have to follow some conditions, okay, terms and conditions. So to discuss these terms and conditions, he called all Indians to Swaraj, London in round table conference. But in this particular negotiation, he called Gandhi as well. Gandhi also participated in this particular negotiation, but you can say the negotiation between them failed. Okay. Now, what did Gandhi did? Gandhiji announced some demands, and he said, if these demands are not fulfilled within 1 year, what we are going to do? We are going to launch civil disobedience movement. Okay. What we are going to do? We are going to launch a civil disobedience movement, and this particular thing was affiliated by Congress at its Lahore session. Okay. At Lahore session, finally, what they did, they declared, or you can say Congress declared its support to civil disobedience movement, and you can say this particular civil disobedience movement started with the historic Dandi March. Okay. This civil disobedience movement started with the historic Dandi March. Okay, or we often call it as Salt Satyagraha. Okay, we often call this particular move as Salt Satyagraha. I hope the things are clear till here. Now, what all happened in this particular thing, or why Salt Satyagraha? See, government has collected near to 6 crore as salt tax. See the amount. Okay. Government has collected a big amount, that is 6 crores, near to 6 crores as salt tax. Just a minute. 6 crore as a salt tax. Okay. And see, salt was a basic necessity. What was salt? Salt was supposed to be basic necessity. Okay. And it was an essential ingredients of everyone's life. Okay. And now, at this point of time, Britishers decided that they will increase the tax. What they have decided, henceforth, they will increase the tax. So, what Gandhiji did, as it was an essential component and it would become as a precious thing for common people to afford it, okay, or unaffordable for the common people. That's why Gandhiji decided what he will do, he will break the salt. So what he will do, he will break the salt law. This was a decision taken by Gandhi at this point of time. Okay. So what he did, he decided that from Sabarmati Ashram, he'll be moving to Dandi and he will be performing the historic Dandi march. Okay. So he decided that he will be moving from Sabarmati Ashram. Okay. And how many people followed him? 79 followers. He started this historic Dandi march with 79 followers. Okay. Some peoples of Maharashtra also participated in it. Okay. At that point, it was Bombay province, not Mumbai, Bombay, which we call today as Maharashtra. Okay. Who were these people? The first one was Pandit Khere. Okay. Ganpat Rao. Names are important. Godse. G-O-D-S. Godse. Next one. S.K. Patel. Okay. Next here, Haribhau Mohani. Haribhau Mohani. Then you have Datta Tamani. Okay. Then you have Keshav Govind Harkare. Okay. Keshav Govind Harkare. Later, Avantika Bai Gokhale. Then Pannalal Bajaj. Balasaheb Khere. Okay. These were few people from Maharashtra, as of today, Maharashtra, who participated in this particular march. Okay. This march started on 12th of March and lasted till 5th of April 1930. Okay. It was nearly 240 miles. Gandhiji covered this particular march by walking, okay, and addressed the village. And meanwhile, when he was doing this particular thing, what he did, He addressed all the villagers. Okay, what he did, he addressed the villagers about the freedom struggle. Okay, then finally on 6th of April, after he reached Dandi on 5th of April, and then on the next day, that is 6th of April 1930, he went to the coast of Dandi. He took up or he picked some salt, picked up some salt, and here he broke the salt act. He broke the salt law. And as soon as he did this, this wave of breaking the laws moved like a fire in whole of the India. Okay. Now we're going to see some reactions of this particular move in different areas. Okay. The first one was revolutionary activities in Solapur. Okay, the first basic thing, the revolutionary activities in Solapur. This particular activities, when did they start? Okay, what happened after breaking the Salt Act? What government did? Government arrested Gandhi, and he was jailed at Yerwada. Okay, Gandhiji was jailed at Yerwada. Okay, due to this particular thing, what happened? Protest and hartals started. Okay, in whole of India. Generally, what happened in Solapur is on 7th of May, 1930. Okay, on 7th of May, 1930, what happened? Some factory workers in Solapur. Okay, what they did? They destroyed the liquor shops. What they did? They destroyed the liquor shops. And not only this much, they also attacked police houses. What they did? They attacked police. First thing, they destroyed the liquor shops and then they attacked the police houses. Okay, and also they stoned railways. They picked the stones and threw them at the railway. Okay, then what happened? They have arranged a volunteers march where at Central Police Station of Solapur. Okay, volunteers started their march at Central Police Station in Solapur. Okay, now in this particular time, what happened? They what you can say, police, they beat people. Okay, and this particular thing, what happened? Two police were counter beaten. Okay, people bet these two policemen, and also of them one died. Okay, you can see the discontent how much it grew now. Okay, so what happened? Finally, from here, people went to court. Okay, and they have put this court on fire. What people have done, they have put this court on fire. Okay, so Britishers were losing the control. That's why what government has did, they ordered military rule over there. Okay, so Britishers, they directly ordered military rule over here. Okay, now in this particular military rule, what happened? Four people. Who were these four people? The first one was Mallappa Danshetty. Okay, first one was Mallappa Danshetty. Second one, an important person was Kurban Hussain. Okay, third one was Jagannath Shinde and Sri Kishan Sarda. Okay, Sri Kishan Sarda. Okay, these people were charged of murder of police. Okay, they were charged for murdering the police, and so these people were sentenced death in the year 1931. Okay, these people were sentenced to death in the year 1931. Okay, now what happened at this point in Solapur? Solapur Municipal Corporation. Okay, Municipal Corporation had Congress majority at this point of time. Okay, they had Congress majority, or it was under Congress rule. Okay, so what they did on 6th of April 1930, okay, they decided to hoist the Congress tricolor, Gandhi's charkha and all in it. Okay, so Congress tricolor flag should be hoisted at Solapur Municipal Corporation. This act was passed. Okay, and they hanged that particular thing. Okay, they hoisted the flag, but Britishers, what they did, they removed the flag. Okay, what they did, Britishers removed this particular flag. Okay, as they said, they will not allow any other flag than Union, other than Union Jack, to be hoisted. Okay, now the same things took place at different places near Solapur, such as Barshi, such as Barsang, such as Pandharpur, such as Sangola. Okay, so here what people did, they started to hoist the flag at these places. People started to hoist the flags, and meanwhile, what Britishers did, they came at that particular places. They arrested the people. Okay, and repercussions. They were curbing the people's nationalism in this particular thing. Okay, now what people did, people took the flag and national song. Okay, at this point in time, it was not declared a national song, but still, I'm telling you, national song. Which was it? Vande Mataram. People sang this particular song. Okay, it was considered as a passion. Okay, people sang this particular song and was considered as a passion for each and everyone to do this particular thing. Okay, and meanwhile, what people did, they considered Gandhi cap, okay, as symbol of their protest. Okay, they considered this particular thing as symbol of the protest. Okay, but people, what they did, people did not like this particular move. Sorry, to suppress this particular move of the people. Okay, what police did? Okay, police had a stick with a nail on it, with a nail, kila, what do you call it? Okay, a nail on it. And through these nails, what they were doing, they're removing the cap, this Gandhi cap, which people wore. What they were doing, they're removing this particular Gandhi cap. Okay, then what happened? This particular thing, a leader of Congress, okay, a leader of Congress, whose name was Tulsi Das Jadhav. Okay, leader of the Congress, whose name was Tulsi Das Jadhav. Okay, he decided that he would not remove this particular cap. Okay, what he decided, he will not remove, or he protested against this particular thing to give away Gandhi cap. Okay, and later this discussion to whether to wear or to not wear Gandhi cap was discussed in the parliament. Discussed in parliament, or you can say legislature. Okay, central legislature at that point of time. Parliament was not established till then. Okay, so this was discussed in the central legislature. Okay, and finally, what happened was government gave people permission. Okay, permission to wear Gandhi cap was given to the people. And this is how the chapter of Solapur ends. Okay, this was the first thing. So in the we'll stop this session over here. The next session will be continuing with the next part, that is Shiroda. Okay, Satyagraha of Shiroda and the upcoming areas. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this particular session. We'll continue the next part in the upcoming. Thank you.